Welcome everybody to the Vic Hugo Show. It's been a minute, it's been a while, but I'm back, baby. I'm back. A lot to talk about. We have a great show. Well, I have a great show here set up for you today. We're going to talk hip hop. We're going to talk Diddy. And we're going to talk politics. We're going to go inside the Coliseum and cover some of the sports stuff that's going on. And then we're going to end up with some reaction videos. All right. So here we go. So this past few weeks, it's been crazy in the hip hop world. A lot of the people that we like, J. Cole, Kendrick, Drake, Rick Ross, Metro Booming, Future, everybody's been, jumping on. Everybody's trying to diss everybody. And here's the thing about it. So a lot of people are like, "Oh man, this is promoting violence. This is promote," but you have to understand that before the violence, before East West, there was that battle hip hop. There was that battle rap that people. It's like going one on one in basketball, right? You have team basketball, and then you have that one on one. So this is all that battle is. It's just showing your skills as a writer. One versus one. I'm gonna come at you. You're gonna come at me. Let's see who has better bars. We can go toe to toe, and let's see who comes up top. That means you're not gonna kill each other or go hunting each other. It's just straight up uh, better writer status. Okay, so when the Kendrick verse came out, everybody was like, "Oh no, Kendrick!" I thought it was okay. I mean, I've seen Kendrick go way harder than that, but I think it just set the precedent on what is gonna where it's gonna lead to. And J. Cole responded, took it down, regretted it right up. I don't know. To me, it was like, I get it. I Don't get me wrong. There's no disrespect to Cole, but you just leave it out there, bro. It's already out there. Like, I didn't even get a chance to hear it. I'm pretty sure it's on YouTube somewhere, but it's one of those where it's like, come on, just leave it up there. So then now Drake released something, and he brought Rick Ross into it. He's actually shooting at everybody. So I'm kind of, let's see what happens. At this point, it's like, I don't know. It's too much, but I did want to see that Cole Kendrick. That was cool, and I mean, I just can't wait to hear new music from any of them. So shout out to all of them. They're all doing their thing right now, and we'll see. We'll see where it ends up. I hope nobody gets killed over it, which I doubt that it'll happen. But shout out to all of them. Moving on. So from one battle to a political battle. And this one caught my attention right away because I'm actually a fan of both. Um, so it all starts with Ben Shapiro firing Candace Owens from the Daily Wire or Daily Mail, whatever. And now it's to where, like Cole and Kendrick, these two are going to go head to head. It's going to be a debate where we're all going to be able to watch it. And I mean, debate is the sport to a lot of people. And I'm excited to watch the debate just because, like I said, they're both conservatives. They're both really, really good at debating and very good at getting their points across. So um, I can't wait to see it. To be honest with you, I think it's going to be interesting. Out of the both, I think Candace Owens is in the right on this one, and not that I am saying she was right on the things she said or anything. I just feel like it's getting blown out of proportion. So I think she's going to come out swinging and trying to defend her point. Ben Shapiro's going to come out and kind of try and put his, like, this is why I did it, and it's going to be good. It's going to be good television. That's why I can't wait for it, and I'm just letting everybody know here. So stay tuned and keep your eyes out for that. It should be fun. So from rap to politics, now we're going to go inside the Coliseum. Okay, so inside the Coliseum, there's a lot of stuff that I want to cover just because, I mean, I'm a big sports person. And I'm going to start with the UFC 300 this past weekend. Wow. Wow. right? Nobody expected that comeback. Nobody expected that knockout, but I'm glad we got it. It was super fun to watch. I missed the actual fight, but I was able to watch the highlights. And of course, nowadays, even if you don't watch a fight, you'll watch the highlights or the knockout or whatever it is on social media 5 minutes after it happened. So it was crazy to watch. Mr. Max Holloway, of course, versus Mr. Justin G. And I honestly, I got into UFC late, maybe till like 5, 7 years ago, and I guess people may say bandwagon, or whatever, but I wasn't really interested in the sport. I'm a big boxing guy, and at a point there was like boxing versus UFC, which one's better, and like UFC, nah, there was always that debate, and now it's just I just enjoy both sports. And this particular fight was cool just because at the end it was like toe to toe. Like somebody who's winning the fight isn't going to do that. Someone who's winning the fight is going to secure the win and just kind of dance around or try to stay away from the other person. And this dude just literally was like, all right, let's go, man, let's go. And he got caught. So I'm pretty sure he regretted it. But as a fan, as the people that were there, as everybody else there, I guarantee you they appreciated that. And you just you would wanted it to be the other way around just because he was the one winning. But it was pretty awesome to watch. Something else to watch here in the future, of course. Maybe I think it's about a week away. 420. 420. We got Ryan Garcia and we got Devin Haney toe to toe. They fought before. I think they're 2-2 right now, or 3-1. I think Garcia might have the upper hand, but I mean, this is of course when they were younger. This is when they were in the Olympics. This is years ago, and in boxing, it can be even considered more time than that. But I am super excited about this fight. I was excited about the Tank Garcia fight, and I actually had picked Garcia to win that fight. I didn't know the actual details on what Garcia had to do to actually come down and all that stuff. Some people say, "Oh, it's excuses, excuses," but at the end of the day, I mean, it matters. Um, I saw the Isaac Cruz fight, the Pitbull fight. That was huge, and I was rooting for him. I didn't think he was going to win the way he did. So Rolly, I mean, I had him up there, but now he's definitely off the list. I do have Ryan Garcia winning the Haney fight. I have Pitbull going against Garcia after this fight, but it should be an interesting fight, man. And everything that's going on with Ryan Garcia, the whole Bohemian Grow, a lot of people are saying it's just based. He's just trying to sell the fight. I think there is some truth to it. Um, it's only time will tell. And even because it's hard to, because when people come out and say certain things like the things he's saying, you just never hear about it again because they eventually get shut down or they get, I the best way to combat it is, I guess, to win the fight. If you win the fight, then that gives you more of a bigger platform. If you lose the fight, you lose credibility in a lot of ways. But I think in this whole conspiracy stuff that he's saying, I think the bigger he gets, the more people will believe him. And so I would just say, win. You got my vote, brother. I'm going I got Garcia winning this one. And I mean, nothing against Haney. Is just I feel like it's Garcia's fight to lose. Another interesting fight going on or coming along is the Jake Paul versus Mike Tyson. Now, of course, everybody's like, "Oh, they gotta wear hair gear." Now, there's a lot of stuff circulating on the internet that's not true, and I believe that's one of them. Like, I think it's going to be a legit fight. I think the amount of rounds is going to be less than the usual amount of rounds that a regular boxing fight might have. But I'm expecting a good fight. I'm expecting a good fight. I don't know. People are you either think Jake Paul's gonna blow him out of the water, or you think that Mike Tyson's just gonna get him with one punch. And I don't think it's gonna be either. I think it's gonna go. I think they're gonna. They're gonna exchange a couple of times. I think just because of the age, I think Mike Tyson's punches won't hurt as much. There's videos circulating online with him, hitting the trainer and stuff like that. There's rumors that those videos are old, that they're not current videos. Of course, it's all speculation. I have no idea if it was filmed yesterday or 3 years ago. Either way, the dude looks like he still has that punch. And if Jake Paul gets caught with that, it's done with. It's done with. But Jake Paul's got power too. So because of the age, if Jake Paul lands one of those, you never know. You never know. Me personally, I have. This was a tough one. Prediction wise, oh, I want to go Tyson, but I feel like Jake is gonna take it. Moving on. Big buzz going around the WNBA draft with Caitlin Clark. I mean, we all know she's a superwoman for women's basketball right now, and she's the one that's putting everything on the platform. Women's NCAA tournament actually attracted more viewers than the NCAA tournament, which I believe has never happened before, or if it has, it's been very minimal compared to the amount of people watching the NCAA tournament. Uh, my take on this is I'm super happy to see this because I mean I'm a big Kobe fan, and Kobe was actually helping build the new generation of women to play basketball, that which included Gigi, his daughter, and it's you saw him really put in work on trying to develop that. And for the longest time, it's always been about um, like, oh, we don't get paid enough, like and my view of it was very statistical, like, well, yeah, you're not going to get paid as much because you're not attracting the viewers that the NBA is attracting. So everybody thinks that Caitlin Clark is that person that's just gonna help the NCAA, the WNBA get to that level. Now, is it going to be dramatically? No, but I think she's just setting a new precedent to where they do make a little bit of money. It attracts more people. It definitely attracts more people to tune in on TV to actually watch the game. So I remember like seeing there was a the LSU game and the Iowa game where I was like, man, like the buzz that it's creating against these two players, Angel Reese and Caitlin Clark, it kind of had that magic bird, feel to it. To where, and I'm not talking about race. I'm just talking about they were two of they were two of the top dogs doing their thing for their teams and for their sport. And I really felt like that. I really felt like, man, these two players, they're going to be going against each other for the rest of their lives, and it just creates that precedent. So I'm actually super psyched to see this, and shout out to Caitlin Clark. I mean, national champion, and now going to the WNBA or maybe even the Big Three. Ice Cube offered a contract, so definitely something to consider for $3 million. Um, Other than that, I mean, my take is I really do hope that she does help the WNBA get to another level, and I wish her the best. Staying on the basketball side, we got the NBA playoffs finally. Now, I mean, personally, I love basketball. It's one of my favorite sports to watch, and definitely one of my favorite sports to play. But there's something with the regular season that I'm just like, you know. So I'm definitely excited for the NBA playoffs. I'm actually gonna have a group of panelists come in here, and we're gonna break down set every I'm sorry, every round that the NBA players have, and then we're just gonna go around and pick our players, pick the teams that we think are gonna win. So I'll start off with the play-in, just because the play-in's happening already this coming up week. The West, we actually have the Warriors against the Kings. This one's tough. This one's tough just because the Kings are super young, but they do have that veteran presence, and it's just a bunch of hungry dogs, man. So I'm gonna go Kings on this one. I feel like, damn, but the Warriors, I think they're like 10-1 in the last. It's tough, man. It's tough because it's Steph Curry, but I don't know. Something's telling me that the Kings are gonna break through, man. They're there in the past few years, and I feel like their players are finally in that, like, that way to ascend kind of thing. So I'm gonna go Kings. Pelicans and Lakers. This one should be interesting. They both have a lot of good players. Zion has been playing ridiculous, so I'm a Laker fan. I'm gonna have to go Lakers. Why am I? Who am I kidding? I'm gonna go Lakers. East, we got the Bulls and Hawks. Okay, Bulls and Hawks. I'm gonna go Hawks on that one, just because I don't know. I'm not trusting the Bulls right now. I'm gonna go Hawks. 76ers and Heat. Give me 76ers. Give me 76ers. I got 76ers over the Heat. It should be an interesting play-in tournament. Um, I guess since they brought it in, it does add more interest to the beginning of the playoffs. So shout out to the NBA for actually doing that. All right, I think we covered pretty much sports, and that was inside the Coliseum. Moving on, I'm gonna go ahead and end this episode with just some reaction videos, some stuff that I saw this week that I was like, "What the hell? This is where we're at." First off, I'll start with a video that makes a very very good point. Okay, it's white slang versus black slang. Check it out.
Heard someone say that black slang is just white slang in reverse, and I've never
All
been
right.
able to stop thinking about it. I'm up for it. I'm down. Wow, she looks really good. She looks bad.
Bro, I thought about it and he is not wrong. Don't push your luck. Try me, motherfucker. That doesn't make any sense. Make it make sense. Are you kidding me? I know you fucking lying. Heavens no. Oh, hell nah. You do not want to know. You're gonna learn today. Ooh, tell me more. Say less. Holy cow. It's some bullshit. Dude, loosen up. Tighten up, nigga. She really did that? Oh, no, she didn't. White people saying what's up. Black people saying what's up. Keep it going in the comments and subscribe to the YouTube.
All right, this next one is gonna be is pretty crazy. It's actually one of the first flying cars. It has like a drone feel to it, but it was pretty interesting when I saw it. I'm like, okay, how much is this? Not that I'm gonna buy it or anything, but I was like, damn, this is so freaking cool. All right, guys, that pretty much covers our episode today. Stay tuned. Season 2 is in full effect. Next week, I should be having some guests. And yeah, let's have a good time. Peace out. Thanks for watching.